Hello everybody, SmallTreeLeaf here, and today we're going to be repotting this crepe myrtle tree. I took this cutting from a tree in my yard and I potted it in some soil from my yard, and it turned out pretty well. It has a couple offshoots here now, but as you can see, the roots are starting to come up through the top of the pot, and it's time for this thing to be repotted. I'm a little bit worried about repotting it into some actual bonsai soil instead of just dirt from the yard, because I don't know how it'll react, but hopefully it won't be a bad reaction. So let's go on and start removing this. Got really loose. Alright, let me just try pulling this. Oh wow, some big rocks at the bottom of that. Okay, big rocks. Alright, so we're going to start removing soil in these rocks. These rocks are pretty big, so I'm going to remove them first. Alright. Now this soil is just really tightly compacted. The roots are all up in this stuff. Okay, let's see. Found the big root. Alright. It's good. I was thinking it was starting to be only these tiny little roots. But let's keep working it here. You can kind of see it there. Super dense. Alright, let's try to break this up. Alright, we're making some progress here. Acorn. Alright, that's what we got so far. I can start feeling a lot more of the bigger roots. I'm going to start freeing those up. Pull out my chopstick here, see if this thing can poke through some of this dirt and loosen it up. Alright, that loosened it up quite a bit. We're gonna get back in there. See what we can do. Get a lot of this off. This thing grew in a circle. This small little pot. Took the cutting about a year and a half, 2 years ago. It's been growing in here ever since, but I had no roots when it first started. Alright, let's see. Break through some of that. Man, this... Okay. Let's get that. Haha, there we go. Starting to get it now. Alright. Let's try to unravel this a little bit. Okay. All right. Wow. Wow. This thing is crazy. All right, we are gonna dip this in some water and get it nice and wet while I think about what I'm gonna do with all those roots. All right. Quick little rinse. This is what we're left with. See the 3 coming out of the trunk there. Oh, this massive root structure. Okay. Leave that in the water while I pick out a pot real quick. Alright, so let's just clean up our workspace real quick. Just a little bit. Alright. Take our pot. Start filling it with some of our mix. If you're interested to know what mix I'm using, check out my other videos. I go over that. This is the mix I use for my outdoor trees. Currently this crepe myrtle and my juniper are using it. So we're gonna fill it up a little bit. And we're gonna look at how much we can kind of layer in there. So with all of these roots, I'm going to do quite a bit of trimming here. Actually, not quite a bit. I'm going to do a little bit. I'm not going to do too much. But This is insane. This has got to be snipped up a little bit. Kind of prevent these from growing anymore. Cut those off. Cut the ends off at least. Don't really know what I'm gonna do with this tree, so I'm not gonna do anything too crazy with the roots right now. I'm just gonna trim them up a little bit. Promote some new growth on them. But once I kind of have an idea of what I'm gonna do with this bonsai tree, I'll start really shaping the roots and kind of guiding it to how I want the trunk to look. But for now, that is what we'll go with. This thing is like a dragon. I don't know. Tail, long tail at least. Alright, so let's put this in the pot. It's gonna be a little bit tricky here. Okay, so let's put that much in. And take a scoop of our mix. Get that scoop on in there. Use our chopstick. Pat that down. And put our finger on that root. It doesn't want to quite stay. So now we'll put the next layer here. Grab another scoop. There we go. Use our chopstick. Get that all nice and in there. Well, it looks a little lopsided. Put that there. Grab another little scoop. And there we go. Looks pretty good for now. Once I figure out what I'm gonna do, I'm probably gonna cut these smaller crepe myrtles off and repot those into something else and do something crazy with this long, tall, skinny crepe myrtle bonsai. We'll see. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you like this video, make sure to like and subscribe down below. If you haven't already, check the link in the description to view my website, SmallTreeLeaf.com.